Okay guys, I bet you're wondering, what do I have here? As per request, I'm going to show you guys how I make a bubble bath out of using shower jelly. I'm at the end of my pretty old pot of 93,000 miles, regular LUSH line item. You can get it all year round. It's cinnamony, good for muscles. There's only a few chunks left in there. We're going to dump them into our strainer. Now, I don't even have to use all of it, but we'll just dump them in. I'm probably not going to get through all of it and probably wind up dumping it back in the pot to do it again. But that's the joys of dealing with the end of your shower jelly. Not much in there, small strainer. Let's turn our water on. Always turn your water on nice and warm, very hotish. And you just hold it there. And there you go. That starts your bubble bath. Boogie's taking a nap right now, so if he screams, this video is going to be a flop. Because he never goes to sleep without knowing that I'm at least in just the next room, you know? I've always been able just to run into him, and right now I'm sitting in the bathtub while Richie's out. See the bubbles I'm getting? I'm making a bubble bath solely out of just the end of a pot of jelly. I'm burning my ass right now though, so give me a brief second here, guys. There we go. Let me get a little cooler. Go back to my strainer here. As you can tell, it makes a lot of bubbles. You don't need a lot of jelly either. I could have went with using 4 pieces. 4 pieces of chopped up, very small jelly. This is the end of my 93,000 miles. My back's killing me, my legs hurt. I have been pretty much standing up all day and night trying to do wax stuff and all that other great things. So, I'm taking a break. And, you guys have asked before. Now, I have demos of doing this, you know, with fun, with jelly, prior. But we're doing a little bit of an updated here. How to use your LUSH shower jelly to make yourself a bubble bath. You'll notice that this will fill out and I'll still have jelly left over, and I'll dump it back into the pot after shaking all the water out of it, and then I'll do it again. When you're down to that little bit in your pot, you can either use it in the shower, swish it into your loofah, or you can use it just as bubble bath if you really, really, really like that smell. And I really love the smell of 93,000 miles. I'm a huge fan of the Marathon bubble bar, you know, shit like that, so I love it. And it makes you feel tingly. It's got, like, you know, cinnamon essence to it, or whatever you want to call it, cinnamon oils. I don't know if you should take a bath in straight-ass cinnamon, but cinnamon extract, like oil and things like that, I guess that's what's in here, and that's what gives you that natural tingly feeling on your muscles. You know, makes them feel warm. 93,000 miles is also awesome if you put it in the freezer and, like, you come back from the gym or a run or something of the sorts and you go take a, you know, a burning hot shower with that frozen from the freezer, because it never fully freezes. It's just cold. You know, you really can't freeze it. It just gets cold and you're rubbing your body down with a soap that's ice cold and the shower is burning hot and the muscles loosen up. It just kind of all works together. And look at the bubbles I got going. I'm surrounded by them. They're all over me. They're on my lap. They're behind me now. I'm loaded in bubbles, and it was just from a few pieces of jelly. No way possible do you have to use all of your jelly. You can stretch a shower jelly out so far that you could have that thing for at least 5 months and not use it all up, and still do bubble baths and showers and all kinds of shit. And I still have lots of jelly left in here. I wish the bubbles would die down on this so I could show you, but that doesn't exactly happen. Here we go. See? I still have jelly. But look. That is an insane amount of bubbles from a shower jelly. It's cool, it really is. Shower jellies are very versatile. You can use them for everything. I've washed my hair in it too. It's fine. You can wash your hair in them. It's not really a big deal. This little bit that's left here, I'm probably just going to put into the loofah. Sorry, I'm trying to like blow the bubbles so you can see. There's just little bits here. I could use just this to make another awesome bubble bath. Or I could just smush it into my loofah and scrub down with it. If you're like me, actually I'll put it back in the pot for right this minute and just rinse out the strainer. But if you're like me, you shower before you get in, so you're pretty much scrubbed. But then again, you like to do the scrubbing again in the tub. Yeah, let me get down to my water and show you. It doesn't really taint, this one doesn't change the water color all that much. But it gives you a lot of bubble. Let me shut the water off. And the bubbles last. They do last. There's a lot of them. They're thick. They're not just gonna like die down in 3 seconds. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little demonstration of how to use your shower jellies. See, the watercolor is just a tint. It's not, it's like yellow looking now. It almost looks gross. But that's shower jellies. And you can use them to make bubble baths. Really fluffy bubble baths. I use my Twilight shower jelly, just like 2 cubes. 2 small cubes. And I make Boogie's bubble baths every evening with Twilight shower jelly. And, you know, a bath bomb from one of my vendors that I love, or something like that, calming things to put it to sleep. But I only use like 2 little cubes of Twilight, and poof. And they're small cubes. They're no bigger than what you see here. They're about that size of the one right there in the center, and they're small. Especially Twilight shower jelly. Lush has only made it 1 friggin' time. So I chopped that down real tiny. That's very sparing. But, that's all you need. And look, you got a whole big array of bubbles. Look, they're even creeping up my wall here. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun. And this was a demonstration on how you can use a Lush shower jelly and stretch it out really, really, really far and make yourself a bubble bath and really enjoy it. And, yep, I'm all tingly right now, so it worked. I love you guys. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. If you have any more suggestions on what you want to see come Lush product or anything like that, just leave it in the comments. And yeah, I will talk to you all later. Don't forget to check out the Dropbox down below. There's always a lot of information in there, links to everywhere, including the Lush UK at the very, very bottom, where you can shop on the kitchen, the Lush kitchen, or regular Lush UK product, anything like that. You can find all sorts of cool stuff. Lush is an amazing company, and yeah, one of my favorites. I'm a massive Lush collector, so I really do enjoy that company. And they're like the first. They're the first to create the shower jelly, first to create the solid bubble bar. Probably not the first bath bomb ever created, but I don't know. So I love yous. I talk to yous later. Have a good night, guys. Bye.